What's good, people of the FFF League? We have another recap video about the league. Let's go over Week 11 matchups. First matchup, we had Thanos versus Wine. And Wine team gets the victory 104-87. My team didn't put up much points. Fulcum giving me 1 point. Ronald Jones giving me 2 points. Gurley giving me 3 points. Trash!
He gets trash.
Wow, Wine's leading scorers was Grady with 18, Hyde with 16, and Pittman with 14. Next matchup, we had Ebony versus Brian Boss team. And Brian, he took an L this week. He was favored to win. But Ebony shows up, 122. Ebony team shows up and get the victory, 122-18. Ebony leading scorers was Devontae Adams with 21, Lamar with 18, and Devontae Parker with 15. Brian could have won the game if he would have subbed out Josh Allen. Next matchup, we have Fabian's team versus Brian's team, and that's Brian with an I, and Brian gets the victory 111-101. Fabian's team is called the walking bye week, so you did what you were supposed to do, homie. Brian leading scorers was Chase Edmonds with 19, Aaron Jones with 15, and Ezekiel Elliott with 19. And a matchup of the week was Gerard's team versus Williams Black, and Gerard team gets the win 171-149. Gerard's leading scorers was Cleveland defense with 23, Kelsey with 24, and Kyler Murray with 25. If William Black would have played any other team this week, he would have got the victory. And with that loss, Gerard takes over the #1 spot and moves William Blacks to second. Next matchup is the Purple Pride versus Weezy Lockdown. We call this the Battle of Windsor Finest. And Wayne gets the win over Carolyn, 126-94. Wayne leading scorers with Mahone with 29, Michael Thomas with 15, and Mike Williams with 15. Next matchup, we had the GOAT versus the Dark Knight, and Hall gets the win 137-105. Alpha's leading scorers was Watson with 37, Evans with 13, Corey Davis with 14, and the Pittsburgh defense with 17. All right, next week matchup, we have Thanos versus Ebony, and Thanos is projected to win 159-120. I'm sure that has something to do with Will's Fuller high start with 34 points. Next matchup of the week, we have Fabian's team, aka the Walking By, versus Brian's Boss team. I see this being an easy victory. Brian's team is projected to win 160-94. Next matchup, we have Gerard's team versus Brian's team. That's Brian with an I. And Gerard is projected to win 145-123. Next matchup, we have William Black's team versus Purple Pride. And William's team is projected to win 148-132. Next matchup, we have Weezy Lockdown versus the Dark Knight, and Weezy's team is projected to win 142-122. And the matchup of the week, we have the 3rd place team versus the 4th place team. We have Wine's team versus the GOAT, and the GOAT is projected to win 146-120. Let's shine a light on the biggest blowout of the week, and that was done by the GOAT on the Dark Knight, and the GOAT won by 32 points. And I'm glad I decided to take a look at the current playoff race because they only had 4 teams in it. And that's because we had 8 teams last year. And that's because we only had 8 teams last year in a money league. So it needed to be changed to 6, where the top 2 seeds get a bye week. So if you see any corrections, that's because I changed the playoff seed to the top 6 teams getting in. And with the playoffs around the corner, week 14, currently you have Gerard and William Black team getting a bye. I think that's pretty much guaranteed with their record, that both of those teams will be getting a bye. Next up, you have Wine in 3rd, the GOAT at 4th, the Dark Knight at 5th, and Thanos at 6th. But Brian's Boss team is right on the edge with the same record as Thanos, 6-5. So if Thanos slips up, Brian will slide in. And at 8th, we have Brian with an I at 5-6. The 6 and 7 teams would pretty much have to lose the next 2 of his games, and he would have to win out for him to make the playoffs. Teams 9 through 12 are eliminated, but I will tell you that Weezy Locks Down team has put up more points than Brian's team, who have a better record. So I can just tell that things just shook in the wrong way for him. Anyway, signing off until next time, I'm out. Good luck. And remember, there's no off season for champions.